YouTube, so I just wanted to do a video on the N64 controller because it's probably the most unique design of a controller ever. First of all, if you've never held one of these before, you're probably, the hell's this? Why is there 3 handles on it? Well, the developers intended for different games to be played on it. So like, let's say you're playing a 2D fighting game, you'll be using the D-pad and these buttons. I don't have a free hand to show it off, but you'll be holding these 2 handles. But if you're playing something like Mario, you'll be holding these buttons, and with your other hand you'll be using this. That's what most games use. And then there's apparently, I don't have any of these games, but there's apparently some games that use this hand with this. I don't know any of these games, but let me know if you know any. So this was the first controller to have an analog stick, but that's the problem. The first controller to have an analog stick, so they didn't really know what they were doing. So you'll notice here, see how that's just going like that? This is actually loose. So what happens is, inside the controller, every time you do this, it's plastic rubbing against plastic. So it's just rubbing away, and it comes loose over time. So what I did, I bought this brand new controller a couple of years ago, and it's not perfect, but it's a lot better to control. Try it with that. So it gives you, if it gets really bad, you won't even be able to move it this far back. It'll be like, and Mario will be walking really slowly. So what happened was, the plastic on the bottom's getting rubbed away every time I do this, and then the stick's getting sunk down lower. So as you see here, you can basically just lift that up. This one can't even go up much. So there are third-party controllers you can buy, but these, let's be honest, these are the originals you want to play with. The games were made for these controllers. You know, I tried to play Zelda Ocarina of Time with the Wii U controller, and you just can't beat this with a stick. You know, like you're playing the music and it's like do do do. You don't want to be like do do. So yeah, what do you think about the N64 controllers? Some people actually take their controller apart and they replace this stick with a GameCube stick, which I think sounds fine, but people say it's not. It's like the movements are weird and all. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be too picky about that if I could do it myself. Another thing about the N64 controller, what do I call this? Do they have a name for this slot? I think it's like an expansion slot, where you can put in a rumble pack. So yes, you had to buy rumble. You had to buy a thing that makes your controller shake, and then you had to put batteries in it. And also there was the transfer pack, which could let you take your Pokemon from the Game Boy and put them on the N64. It was also used to unlock stuff in like Mario Tennis and Mario Golf. What other adapters was there? I think that's it. The memory cards as well. I don't know what the memory cards were even used for, but the N64 had memory cards you could use. I think it's for, let's say you're playing WWF No Mercy. You made a character. You want to take it over to your friend's house. You have a memory card on the controller. I think that's what it is for. But I don't know. I don't know anybody with a memory card or a N64. So yeah, that's the N64 controller, and I still think it's a nice design. It's not. It looks intimidating at first, but for somebody that never used it before. But it's actually really nice. People used to say it's shaped like that because it's supposed to be an M for Mario. See the M? But I think it looks more like a R-wing from Star Fox. And like here's where the pilot sits, and then you just I don't know. It's a weird ship for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching.